But how's it? It's Honeyflix, it's your boy Breaker, and today we are here to recap the July 22nd edition of Monday Night Raw. Guys, let me know how you feel about this show down in the comments below. Leave a like on this because it takes way too much time to do this. But look, I'm here talking to a bunch of wrestling fans. I want to know what you guys think on these stories, and I got my notepad full of the notes. Let's jump into it. Alright, so we started off this show with Gunther coming out to do a promo regarding to what he talked about in his promo from last week. He said, I want to come out here and apologize for absolutely nothing. You guys are still trash. Damian Priest is trash. Doing that whole heel shtick. Then Damian Priest comes out there. Look, he already on business. You think brother was going to start talking? No, he threw the mic. They get the thumping. Bing, 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 boom, boom. They had to separate them. That wasn't even gonna happen for long because Damian Priest, he said, no, you said what you said, and now it's on site. Caught them backstage. They thumping. They got sent home for the rest of the night because they don't know how to keep their shit together. Come on now, wepa. And then we get into our first match of the night, which was Ilya Dragunov versus Bron Breakker for the number 1 contender spot, going against Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. And I forgot, this is actually rekindling the feud that they had back in NXT when the NXT UK brand was ending. They had a match unifying those belts. I forgot that was an actual thing, so that brings that even more into their feud going on in today's time. And that match was pretty fire. There was actually one spot that I remember. It was when both Breakker and Ilya, they were on the ring post in the corner, and then Bron Breakker drops Ilya like right here on his stomach. It may have been lower or higher, but that ring post, that's tough right there. And I don't even think Dragunov was strong enough to take a hit like that. But the main focal point of this match was when they were on the outside apron and Dragunov pretty much gives an attitude adjustment to Breakker. He falls out of the ring, oh my god, and then Dragunov was about to go for an H-bomb. Breakker catches him, and Ilya like goes back first into the apron. He's down. Ref base, she checking on him and everything. She was like, match over. Breakker, he wins. Dragunov can't even go no more. Now we got Breakker and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Y'all let me know down in the comments how that match is going to go. Me personally, I think Breakker is going to end up capturing the belt and going on a crazy reign. And then we get a backstage segment with the Judgment Day. They're in their clubhouse and everything. And then here comes little Poquito. He coming in the rear talking about, Mommy, I check your socials and you trying to eat with Jey Uso. I don't like that. What are you doing? And then Rhea gonna counteract with that, talking about, I saw your social medias too. What's up with this whole you and Liv thing back and forth thing? What's going on with that? And then Finn Balor. If y'all really been paying attention to this whole Liv and Dom thing, Finn Balor has been playing a key role into that more than anybody else in the group. Y'all keep an eye on Finn. But Finn is riling up Dom, talking about, hey man, you gotta check him on that. If that's your woman, check him. Alright? And Dom like, say less. And then we get a women's match between Lyra Valkyria and Sonya Deville.
Sonya, I'm tired of being alone, yeah.
Overall, this match was actually pretty good. There was some moments where Valkyria was hitting like I think she hit a missile drop kick. Sonya, it looked like she hasn't even missed a step at all since she's been injured. She's looking great. She's in shape. I ain't gonna lie. Sonya Deville, even though I know she played for the other team, she is gorgeous. She was one of my crushes back in the day. But now, in today's time, Lyra Valkyria, she kind of took that spot out. Hey, look, say what you want, whatever.
Tired of being alone, yeah.
But this match ended with some interference. Valkyria was on the top rope, and then Zoe Stark, she's distracting the ref. Baszler, she pushes Valkyria off the top rope, and then Team Kids Bop, they come to help. They're like, yeah, we're here to help. Bop, 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 boop, boop, boop. But then again, Sonya ends up getting the win. What everyone likes to call them Team Lesbians, or what is it, the stud line. They get the win, they walk off victorious. But that will not be the last that we see of them tonight. Moving into the next segment, we got CM Punk coming back, and the news is true, y'all. He has been cleared to wrestle, so we are getting the Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk match. I don't know how that's gonna be, because with how Punk was moving prior to being injured at the Royal Rumble, I don't know. Drew gonna knock his head off, but as long as they make it look good, I'm satisfied. Punk tells the crowd that he's clear, and he's calling out Drew, putting the hand tape on his hand. He's like, look, just let me put my X's on, let's go at it. Drew comes out there, he's talking about, Punk, you knew that I would love to bash your head in. Look, my Scottish accent is terrible, bear with me. But he talking about, Punk, you ain't about to do nothing. Then he riling up Punk. Punk gets out the ring, charges at him. Here comes the referee to keep them separated. Here's talking about, y'all got the match. But if either one of y'all touch each other, the match is off, and whoever throws the first punch, they're suspended indefinitely. I don't know what that means, but indefinitely. And I don't like this decision, but I kind of get it. Seth Rollins is the special guest referee. Yeah, of course I get it. Like he has a feud with both of them, and then McIntyre's like, oh, the referee screwed me over, this, that, and the third. But I guess long-term storytelling, because that feud can be carried on, that feud can be carried on. But I don't see no point of having him as a ref, like in a technical state. But then we get a backstage segment between the Judgment Day. They're back there looking for Jey Uso. JD and Carlito, they split off. Dom and Finn, they split off. And then Dom and Finn do their own splitting up. And then here comes Liv talking about, hey, Daddy Dom. Yeah, I can, thinking about you, this, that, and the third. Like, people, I'm going to get to that in the later segment, but, yeah, she gassing him up, and then here comes Finn again. He's like, hey, back up. Go your own way. And then he talking to Dom like, man, let's keep looking for him. And then we cut to another segment with Sami Zayn. He's talking about, yeah, I got my opponent for SummerSlam. Look, buddy, you better not underestimate me, because I'm coming with the fire this time. You ain't getting the same Sami Zayn that you had back at the last pay-per-view. All right, Buster? And then we hear some commotion. What's going on in the back? Jey Uso getting jumped by JD and Carlito. Sami Zayn help his boy out. Then next thing you know, that's setting up a match for later tonight. And then we get a six-man tag team match between Tozawa, Otis, and who was it? Woods, going against the Final Testament, AOP, and Karrion Kross. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just skip straight through this because this really didn't have much importance. Final Testament won. Quick takeaways: AOP needs to be pushed. Karrion Kross needs just we need bald head Kross back. That's all I'm gonna say. But after that match, Tozawa and Otis are still out there because Chad Gable and the Creed brothers, they come out there. Chad Gable's trying to talk him into coming back, because he's just trying to get his protection from the Y6. And they still ain't trying to give him. Look, it was like, you did your damage. You just want protection for you. Because last week, you was the first one out the ring, leaving the Creed brothers looking crazy, going against the crazy. You feel me? And since they didn't take that offer, the Creed brothers attack, Gable attack, they stomping them out and everything. Boom, boom. Then Otis gets his chance to shine. He taking niggas down one by one. But the numbers game, catch. Creed brothers are beating Otis down, and Gable wants the finisher. He wants to compare. And right when the Creed brothers are ready to do the deed, lights go out. They go to Y6. Gable's still in the ring, looking like a Biz-Eye Edge. Next thing you know it, check behind you. There you are. Hello. We got Uncle Howdy this time. Catches Gable. Boom! Sister Abigail. And then, I swear that looking more like Bray every day. But I wouldn't say this was my moment of the week. Well, moment of the episode. But it's a close second. After that, we were supposed to actually get a match between Bronson Reed and Pete Dunne. I was about to call him Chris Dunn. But before the match could even start, Sheamus, he is on straight business. Comes in, bro kick Dunne. Match didn't even start. And then Reed looking at Sheamus like, oh yeah, we about to run it back. Sheamus all for it. They get the tussling, throwing hands and everything. Then Dunne tries to interfere. My words are messing up today. Bear with me. But Dunne ends up getting 10 beats, all in his chest. And next thing you know, Sheamus standing on top. Cause Sheamus, he talking about, I'm still one of the best out here. Reed, I can handle him easily. Dunne, that's my boy. We can talk about it if he wants to, but if you don't want to talk about it, we can definitely scrap in the ring. That's all he was saying. Cut to the Judgment Day. They back in the clubhouse talking about, man, what the heck? We tried to jump Jay, and then next thing you know, Sammy come out of nowhere. And then Finn, he's getting fed up, looking like a joke. He talking about some, man, look, if Priest, you know, he can't put his hands on him like that, I'm gonna talk to this nigga Gunther because he been talking greasy. I'm not having this. And then we're actually getting the match next week on Raw. Gunther, Finn Balor, Cinema. And then Rhea, she's still mad about this whole Dom and Liv situation. She grabbing Dom by the ears like, bring your ass. We about to go to the ring to finish this. To the ring, Dom and Rhea out there. Rhea like, come on, bitch. Where you at? Come on out here. We need to talk. Liv comes out, but she in the stands with the people. Liv, if you scared, just say that, baby. But she was like, you're not gonna touch me because I'm that bitch, and your boy, he wants me because she kind of checked me on this one. She was talking about gorgeous men like Dom don't like girls like Rhea. Y'all, please let me know down in the comments. Do y'all like women like Rhea or women like Liv? And what I was talking about previously, people have been glazing her double stacked pancake ass for the longest. Don't get me wrong, Liv is gorgeous. Liv is a gorgeous woman. But y'all, come on now. Have y'all seen Rhea Ripley? I would take that any day. Oof. But Liv is talking about, Daddy Dom, let me hear those 3 words. And then Lil Poquito, he talking about, you wanna hear those 3 words? I hate you, Liv. De porque Taco Bell. That's kind of very exciting. But Dom, he's cussing her out in Spanish, English. He probably throwing a little French out there. And I ain't gonna lie, Liv need to work on her crying because I mean, I get it, but yeah, work on your crying, baby. But me personally, come SummerSlam, I think I said this in the last episode, I seriously think that Dom is going to turn on Rhea at SummerSlam. Because I can just feel it. I can feel it because Liv is actually, I don't know. Because Liv is trying to, take everything from Rhea because Rhea took everything from her. But I don't think Dom is slow. So I feel like he's going to go towards Liv and just dump Rhea. And then I don't know how that's going to end up Judgment Day wise, but y'all let me know. And then after that, the most diabolical shit happened. Just roll it. That is some bullshit. moving into the next match, we got Zoe Starks taking on an injured Zelina Vega. And as per usual, they did the normal focus on the arm, you know, the bend backs, the throwdowns and all that. But since the rest of Stark's team was out there, Zelina was all by herself. But towards the end of the match, Team Kids Bob, Lyra Valkyria, they come out and help and got Zelina Vega the win. So congrats to her. But moving into the main event, we have Sami Zayn and Jey Uso coming out in the crowd. Again, everyone hype, doing the yeet, taking on the Judgment Day's tag team champions, Finn Balor and JD McDonough. This match was really fun to watch. One of my favorite highlights is one of Sami Zayn's original moves is when he does that rope assisted moonsault. He did that on both JD and Finn. I love seeing that move because that takes some good balance and some trust between both parties. And I will say this, and I've noticed a lot of people have been saying this, whether it's on Twitter or TikTok, people have been saying there's really no good moveset out of Jey Uso. And now that I'm thinking back to it, whenever either Jey was in the ring, it's not memorable. There are not many memorable moments other than like seeing the super kick. But with Sami, it's more like I remember more like seeing either he did the exploder or he did the what was it when they got that hot tag moment. It wasn't a hot tag moment, it was actually the end of the match when Sami Zayn haluva kicked JD and then ran the ropes and then did the outside swanton bomb. I don't know the actual name of the move, but he did that move on Finn, and then Jay did the Uso splash. They got the win. But I enjoyed watching that match. It was actually pretty fun. But that was not the end of the story for the night. Remember, Braun Breaker is now Sami Zayn's #1 contender. And while Sami's back was turned, Braun Breaker snuck in, spear, fled the scene, gone. And the stories continue. Whether it's Sami and Braun, Judgment Day, Jay, Judgment Day, Enter itself, Priest, Gunther, everything's still moving. It's getting more fun. Me personally, I would give this episode a B+. Very fun. Things weren't pushed to the final limits because we still got next week's show, the go home show for SummerSlam. That's why I kind of gave it a B+, because they didn't give us that big amount of juice. They gave us that good amount of small juice because they're saving it up for the last episode. But guys, let me know how you guys felt about this episode. If you guys want more Raw recaps, let me know, because I don't think I have another one in me, because this is 3 hours. And the only way I can efficiently do this is if I don't have to work the next day. So yeah, you guys let me know. This has been Raw Recaps. My name is Break. Watch wrestling.